England surrendered their series to South Africa after being brushed aside 23-12 in a bad-tempered second test at Free State Stadium that registers their sixth successive defeat. A blistering start that saw Mike Brown and Johnny May run in fine tries to open up a 12-0 lead evoked memories of Ellis Park a week ago, but, although the collapse that followed was not as dramatic, it was ultimately more convincing as they failed to score again. Duane Vermeulen, a Springboks force at number 8, stormed over before the home scrum won a penalty try that placed Eddie Jones's men on the brink in the Afrikaners' heartland of Bloemfontein. South Africa vs England's second test. As it happened once again, the boot of Andre Pollard helped sweep South Africa out of reach as 3 penalties made their mark on the scoreboard, propelling the hosts to a 2-0 series victory with one test still to play in Cape Town. The ambition of becoming the first England team to complete a triumphant tour on these shores is in tatters, leaving Jones under growing pressure while the Springboks celebrated victory and another important landmark, Tendai Beast Mtawarira becoming their first black player to make 100 test appearances. Added to Jones's problems was the injury sustained to Billy Vunipola shortly before half-time after the big number 8 limped off, which places his involvement in the climax to the series in grave doubt. Images of the mesmerizing opening in Johannesburg came flooding back as England surged into a 12-0 lead once an ankle tap by Owen Farrell had stopped Damian de Allende scoring an intercept try. Billy Vunipola's bulldozing run through the middle produced the initial momentum and, with green shirts sucked in, they went wide to exploit an overlap with May drawing Willie le Roux before feeding Brown the scoring pass. Ben Youngs celebrates with Mike Brown after his try. Getty, space continued to open up out wide and England shipped it there as quickly as possible. A juggle by Brown releasing Elliot Daly before May sprinted over the whitewash. South Africa fought back with a 15-meter rolling maul that began a period of home dominance interrupted by a series of mini-brawls and ended when Mtawarira burst through the middle and Vermeulen ran over a tackle by Maro Itoje to score. Itoje and Vermeulen locked horns, but it was Mako Vunipola's slapping of Pieter-Steph du Toit's head into the ground that incurred the wrath of referee Roman Poit, although the Springboks failed to clear their lines with the penalty. A pivotal spell unfolded as half-time drew close, Pollard landing 2 penalties to nudge South Africa 13-12 ahead just as Billy Vunipola departed, having allowed Bongi and Mbonambi to escape. England have lost the series to South Africa with a game to spare. Getty, Nathan Hughes appeared at number 8 for the second half, but it was a baptism of fire for the Wasps as England came under fierce pressure as the Springboks initially attacked out wide and then down the middle. A 5-meter scrum provided the breakthrough as the Red Rose pack was driven backwards before splintering, compelling Poit to award a penalty try under the posts. England's response looked promising only for the ball to get dislodged close to the line as Brad Shields sought to end the driving maul, and, when they began to attack with intent, they were hamstrung by their error count. Billy Vunipola was forced off shortly before half-time with injury. Getty, Pollard hit the mark again before Hughes' yellow card made another dent on the visitors' victory hopes as the Springboks cruised over the finishing line. Teams South Africa, Willie le Roux, Sibusiso Kosi, Lucan Yoam, Damian de Allende, Afai Ti, Andre Pollard, Faf de Klerk, Tendai Mtawarira, Bongi Mbonambi, Trevor Nyakane, R.G. Snyman, Franco Mostert, Siya Kolisi, Jean-Luc Dupreez, Duane Vermeulen. Replacements: Uka van der Merwe, Steven Kuytschhoff, Wilco Louw, Pieter-Steph du Toit. Seacombe Sonoch, Ivan Van Zel, Elton Gentjes, Warwick Gellant. England, Elliot Daly, Johnny May, Henry Slade, Owen Farrell, Mike Brown, George Ford, Ben Youngs, Mac Ovunipola, Jamie George, Kyle Sinclair, Maro Ituj, Nick Iziek, Chris Robshaw, Tom Curry, Billy Vunipola. Replacements: Luke Cowan-Dickey, Joe Marler, Harry Williams, Brad Shields, Nathan Hughes, Ben Spencer, Piers Francis, Dennis Solomona. PA. Follow the Independent Sport on Instagram here, for all of the best images, videos and stories from around the sporting world.